Well, even after we left the air, the Moondogs came over. They ripped our table apart, threw chairs, microphones, everything in a ring.
Yeah, there it is right there. There's a picture.
Yeah, all right, the bell,
the
you can
microphone
see.
up there and everything. I'm sick and tired of these kind of guys. You know, it's ridiculous, Dave. The bout was going on. Referee TD still says stop the bout. Richard Lee should just get the guys out of here. I mean,
absolutely. There is absolutely no excuse for that sort of behavior, and, well, I guess that's about all we can say about it. But Robert Fuller will have more to say about it, let me tell you. Look what happened to Robert. Now Richard Lee said that Robert brought the can opener in here, the church key in here. Not so. He's the one that brought it in and handed it to the Moondogs. And take a look at what happened to Robert Fuller.
Referee Paul Neighbors trying to get Richard Lee off the ringside from interfering. The Moondogs blast Fuller from behind with the boom. That's going to be it. The Moondogs with the pin cover. In 11 minutes. And still, World Tag Team Champion, the Moondogs. Robert's throat, right across his tracheal area. Jarrett, fortunately, ain't quick enough with the chair. The Moondogs' vicious attack on Robert Fuller with the bone. They're trying to get Fuller out. Get him to the dressing room area. Try to get him some medical attention.
So they injure Robert Fuller. Now, Richard Lee out here just a few minutes ago says Robert Fuller's career is over. I promise you he will not be back. Tell you somebody else that had something to say about that, and that's the Tennessee stud himself. Here's Robert Fuller.
Open door policy. Are your champions afraid of us? And the USWA said, nope, come on up here. Here they are.
You know, I thank them for being able to allow me to come in here and watch this again. This is very good for me to sit here and watch this. To watch some 3 weeks ago when the Moondogs came in this area, decided that wrestling was down the dumps. That what they were going to do, they were going to bring along some beer openers. They was going to bring along anything that'd cut you, that'd bang you up real good. And if they were going to put some guys out of professional wrestling, instead of coming in and winning tag team belts and being the best in the area, they wanted a little bit more than that. They wanted to put people right out of wrestling. Let me tell you people something. I come from a background of wrestling. My uncle, my grandfather, my Herb Welch, Lester Welch, people who've been around a while know about it. My father, Buddy Fuller. There's more background, more heritage behind the Tennessee stud than you'd ever understand. There's more pride in that word, Tennessee stud, than probably Moondog would know in the rest of their life. They sat down and thought about it. Boys, it's something that you're going to understand. I came from an amateur background, and from amateur I went to professional. Professional, that's where somebody gets hurt. But there's a place you draw the line. And drawing the line means you don't try to take a man and end his career where he can never step through the ropes into the squared circle again. And that's what you had in mind for me and Jeff Jarrett. Now I want to tell you something, boys. This is something my grandfather can say, and my uncles and my father. They've all been to that hospital, but thank God in heaven, they're like me. They didn't stay too long. You boys didn't get the job done. You didn't get it done right. And that's where your problem starts. Because I'm telling Jeff Jarrett, I'm telling all of the fans out there that have backed us and believed in us all the way down the line. I'm back. Next week you'll be looking for me. And I'm going to make you people one more promise, and this is one Stud's going to keep. There's no low-down, dirtier dog that ever lived in this earth than the Tennessee Stud. And when I get there next week, there's a Moondog and their managers that's going to know why.
What may be the best tag team ever put together, the USWA, is back together. Here's the other half right here. Jeff Jarrett, very determined look on his face, doesn't even take time to greet the fans this time. You can tell he's a man with a mission. Jeff, very important, your partner is back.
That's exactly right, Dave. You know, I just talked to Robert earlier this morning, and we talked a lot about a whole lot of things. But the first thing he wanted to talk about is the Moondogs. And Moondogs, you come out here and you show that piece of tape, well, yeah, I split your head wide open with a steel chair. And you think that makes me feel a little bit satisfied inside. Well, it does just a little bit. But Moondogs, I'm not going to be finished with you. I'm not going to be done with you, because I got two things I'm going to get. Number one, when Robert gets back next week, is those tag belts. And number two, you two guys are going to be in the hospital just where Robert was. And
Hey. Look out, Jeff. Watch it. Well, we could hear the whistle, and we knew Richard Lee had the Moondogs out
he's got
here.
him out here.
What are you doing? He's out here for an interview.
Brown, Jeff Jarrett doesn't learn his lesson very well.
Why don't you get
Robert
him out
Fuller
here?
evidently didn't learn his lesson very well. I'm fixing to show him the right way to get his attention.
Why don't you get the Moondogs out of here? That's what you can do for us.
I tell you the way to get attention. The way to get attention is this is not the proper way. You're going to get plenty of attention, all right. Boy, let's get some help out here for Jeff. It's 2 against 1, 3 against 1 if you count Richard Lee.
This thing over here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's...
I don't know how much it'll help us, but...
Oh, what's this? They got a rope in there. Got a rope in there wrapping it around Jeff's neck.
Oh,
hey, if there's anybody watching that monitor, we need some help for Jeff out here. The Moondogs wrapping the rope around his neck. Richard Lee blowing that whistle as if to say, sick him. Go get him.
he's got a rope around.
Come on, Richard. Call him off.
Richard,
call him off and get him out of here.
I told you, Dave, I'm going to end
He's
the super team. This is the end of the super team, Dave Brown, right here.
Oh, boy, this is
we need some help here. Oh, that's not
Candy,
enough
man.
help. He's the Moondogs.
Oh, here comes
hammering.
TD Steele here now.
Here's TD out to help.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
I tell you the truth. Boy, I tell you, we need to get these guys out of here. It doesn't make any sense.
Get out of here.
He's got him hanging by that rope there.
TD trying to help him right
trying
now.
to help him there. Knocks TD. Oh, man. I tell you, we need to get some help out of here. Anybody out there watching the monitor?
Richard Lee having...
We need some help for Jeff,
of course,
let me see if I can
somebody,
help him. I don't know if we got time.
Hey, get him out of here. Now, watch yourself. Watch yourself, Corey. Don't watch yourself. Come on, Richard, get him out of here.
Richard, why don't you get
him out of here?
Take him out of here. Here comes Eddie.
Here's Eddie out. Look out. Look out. Watch, Corey. Watch, Corey. This is ridiculous what's going on with these Moondogs here. Richard Lee now finally sends them back. Yeah, we got plenty of help right there. Corey, see what you can do. Let's go to break right here. Get him on theater blue.